Okay, good day and a pleasant welcome again to the official Facebook page of the Liberia Legislative Corporation. Today we find ourselves here in Bentol City, rural Moserado County. We have come here to break ground for the construction of the electrification of Bentol City and Crozerville township. So later in split seconds, the senior communication manager here at the Liberia Legislative Corporation, okay, Philip Kamara Fali, going to give us update as it relates to our being here. So Philip, welcome. Just briefly update us, Philip.
So wherever you are, whatever the time is, I would like to say, let me begin by saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome again to our live broadcast. Today we are here. When you can see very clearly at our back here, we are currently on the ground here in Bentol City, just here at the administrative building. And so as Charles Lamadan projects you the environment, you get to realize that we are here on the ground here at the administrative building in Bentol City. Bentol is the capital city of Moserado County, and the reason we are here today will interest you. And just in this building, you will get to realize that there are lots of people pretty seated right now in this building, and they are from nearby towns and villages, specifically Crozerville. You will get to realize that people from within Bentol City, people from also around Harrisburg, they are all pretty seated just in this building. And you will realize that the reason that we are here today is to break ground of, the Liberia Electricity Corporation has an initiative called the Gap Community Electrification Project. And that initiative is positioned there at the Liberia Electricity Corporation to be able to bridge the gaps and around communities that were not connected or were left out during the initial electrification works of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. So the Gap Community Electrification Project So the Gap Community Electrification Project is positioned to connect communities somewhere around the areas that have been left out during the initial electrification works. So the Gap Community Electrification Project, or that initiative, is self and fully funded. And it interests you to know that today we are here, and Bentol is the capital city of Monrovia. So as passerby have said, and based on research, you realize that over nearly 40 years, this city have been lulled into darkness. And the Liberia Electricity Corporation, under a Gap Community Electrification Initiative, has embarked on connecting the capital city of Moserado County. Moserado County hosts the capital city of Liberia. So today we are here to break ground, and just there again, like I said, in this building, which of course we will project to you later, there is whole lot of people there, ranging from the city mayor of Bentol City, the superintendent of Moserado County. We have the representatives here. As we are aware, the representative from the office of the senator also will be here. We have the district development superintendent and the county development superintendent. We have residents from Crozerville. We have residents from Harrisburg. We have residents from here within Bentol City. So they are all positioned in that hall to break ground. That is the indoor ceremony. We will be also doing the outdoor ceremony just somewhere a few steps away from here. So like I said to you, this electrification work here in the Bentol City and Crozerville, they are positioned to make sure that we connect and increase access to electricity. And the very interesting thing is that LEC also understands that Monrovia is not Liberia alone. So we are expanding electricity access. Just so that you know, we do have a project called the CLSG-RE, which is the Rural Electrification Project that is currently going on there in Grand Bassa, Rural Bassa. We are connecting over 53 different towns and villages in the different communities. We also there in Bon County, we are connecting some rural communities and villages as well. We are connecting about 20 towns and villages in Riversess. We also have Nimba County. But let me just bring in so that we can just shed a little light on what the project's going to be like. Let's bring in Dixon Vani. Vani Dixon is the manager for the Gap Community Electrification Project. So Dixon, welcome to our camera. And how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Great. So just give us maybe a minute, because we are aware that you should be speaking shortly in the hall. So just give us an idea what this project is going to be like. Quickly, just very quickly.
So thank you very much. Thanks to the audience, and thanks to the management, and thanks to the community people who have gathered this hour to grace this wonderful occasion. So basically, we are here today to do a formal groundbreaking of Bensonville, and it happens to be the capital city of Monserrado County.
Yes. So very quickly, can you just give us maybe from your own technical understanding, is there any information that useful to the public, like maybe how many persons you think going to initially benefit, or maybe where the project going to start, the end and close?
Yeah, so basically the project right now is going to cover the stretch from the McCoffey Express through Crozerville,
okay,
to Bensonville.
Okay, so the stretch going to be from McCoffey Express
feeder.
Yes.
Passes through
Crozerville, okay,
and to Bensonville where we are.
Correct.
So that stretch is around about 8 kilometers.
Okay.
And which have a cost to it. Okay. And maybe where the public will have interest at least to know.
Yeah.
So we intend to connect at least we intend to connect like 4 communities, including the Bensonville. So we also have another alternative of connecting Bensonville. So basically, right now the program have already started. Where we go, we allow the public to know indeed what we are here for and explain what they need to know.
Okay, so thank you, Dixon, and I'm aware that you'll be speaking shortly there in the corridor. We'll come back to Dixon Vani, who will be able to also talk about a lot of different issues here today. And between you and I, we are about to go to the corridor there to be able to talk about a lot of different things that are happening indoor. So we will be joining the indoor program shortly. And just to give you a heads up, on yesterday, this Liberia Electricity Corporation, we published a press statement. And I would like to confirm to you that on Friday the 10th of October 2025, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, we signed a public-private partnership agreement, which is part of a power purchase agreement with the SGTPL for the deployment of a 40 megawatt thermal plant. And this thermal plant is going to be deployed over the next 7 months. This is going to help us support the energy demand for over the period, and our increasing energy demand. This also going to support the McCoffey during the dry season. The managing director as well again is currently in Washington DC in the United States of America, who is currently attending the World Bank IMF spring meeting, and he is expected to sign additional additional power purchase agreement, and including a public-private partnership agreement as well with what we call the release holding, and for a construction of a 23.7 megawatt solar farm that will be located along the LEC substation there in Shuffling. And this project going to last for over 6 to 4 weeks. So if you get to realize that what we are doing is we are ensuring that we balance the perspective, be able to understand exactly what our energy demand versus supply. So while we are increasing access to electricity, we from the Liberia Electricity Corporation, we are also very cognizant that we should be able to generate sufficient electricity to be able to increase access to electricity. In December, around the close of December in 2025 this year, we will also be completing our 20 megawatt solar farm. There are a lot of development and the program have just commenced. So Charles will be able to turn over to Charles because we're going now to bring you the indoor program. After the program, we'll bring you spotlight, sidelines conversation. We'll bring you more details of LEC's initiatives currently ongoing in 4 different counties: Riverses, Grand Bassa, Abon County, and Nimba, and as well as other initiatives that we are currently ongoing here at the Liberia Electricity Corporation, so that we provide sufficient, reliable, affordable, and sustainable electricity for our people. So Charles, back to you as we bring the indoor program there.
Thank you so kindly, Philip Kamara Farley, by giving us descriptive analysis as it relates to the groundbreaking ceremony of the electrification of Bentol City and that of Crozerville Township. Again, we are here. We are not about to make our way into the hall where the main event going to be taking place. So if you just joining us, we'd like to say a pleasant welcome again to the official Facebook page of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. You just listen to Philip Kamara Farley giving you progressive update as it relates to the work being done across Liberia's rural community when it comes to energy infrastructure. So we're now making our way in the hall, and we're going to bring you action scene of the activity, as you can see. So we're now making our way. We'd like to say a special thanks to the management team of the Liberia Electricity Corporation.
That he gave us some water that we should use, that we can go into whatever we need. The meaning of this war, we ask Allah for all to be successful on earth and hereafter. Let Allah bless us. Thank you very much for coming in the program. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So that was a very powerful prayer that they done by one of the imam. Yes, so we first begin with the
the Lord Mayor of this great city, Bentol City Crozerville.
Good morning to all. Good morning to all. Thank you. I know we are happy here today. The Spirit of God is among us. So before I begin my welcome remark, let me firstly tell one of the greatest presidents in the history of Liberia, in person of President Joseph Yuman Boakai, for your kindness for your great people. And I want to take this time to recognize the office of our hard-working and dynamic Senator, Sir Hadi Joseph, that is so good coming. Let me also take this time to recognize the good office of our district representative, Wiki Yatubari. And I also want to take this time to recognize the presence of our hard-working and one of the successful superintendent in the history of Monserrado, Warrior Brand. I also take this time to recognize the managing director, not just a managing director, but I believe he's a historical person, a God-sent person, in person of Mohammed Sharif of LEC, and the entire team that here this morning, along with his subcontractor, Brother Chris. We want to say thank you for coming. I want to take this time also to recognize the hard-working and more flexible county administrative officer, Sylvester Lama. We want to say thank you for your presence. I also take this time to recognize the presence of our mother, in person of Lucia K. Tapet, Development Officer. Let me also take this time to look back and say, Honorable Development Officer Joe Miller, we want to say thank you for coming. I want to take this time also to recognize the presence of our two townships, sister township, that is Whiteplain and that of Crozerville, for coming. And I want to also take this time to recognize our former mayors, Mothers Martha K. Wee. So thank you also. We also want to take this time to recognize the presence of our hurricane from both Bentol and Crozerville for attending this occasion. I also use this time to recognize the presence of all of our chiefs that make sure that our community, our leadership are functional. That is the towns and villages and community of both Bentol and Crozerville. We want to say thank you for coming. We also want to say a bravo to the folks, the golden folks, that is the young people of both Crozerville and Bentol, for making me to be a functional city mayor. We also use this time to recognize the women, the different organizations, the men, the different organizations, the NGO, international partners, and other government officials. Also the team, the media. The media want to say thank you for coming. I also want to use this time to recognize our ORC, former ORC in charge. When this city was out of mayor, while government looking around to see who could represent the face of the city, he was sitting, working tirelessly with the people of Bentol. Desmond Carter, we say thank you for coming. I also take this time to look around and say thank you, welcome the civil servant of Montserrat County Administrative Building, in person of Mr. Sharif, the administrator or office assistant, the superintendent of Mr. Dennis, the county protocols, and all other government officials and citizens that have the mind of coming to make sure that this program is a success. But most heartily, LEC, you bring joy to your people. Thank you for delivering this land since 1980, according to history. When I was not born, 40 years plus. We want to say, LEC, you have bring joy once more again. Thank you for coming. We hope to work with you.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. We now call to the podium Ms. Lady Minor Williams, Community Engagement Manager, to introduce the LEC team in person.
Good morning. I see your faces so smart. Are you not happy this morning? Are you not happy this morning? Since 1980, no electricity in the best city. You're having your joy and sing, man. Glory be to God. Glory be to God. Glory be to Sheriff, Honorable Mohammed Sheriff, and my own boss man, Honorable Adi Sheriff. We say to you people today, current already here. Yeah. The district representative office has to thank you. We already here. The engineers, our engineers are always here up and down. Headed by the engineers. Texting. He's the engineer, the head of this project, the GAP project. Project. It's not working. It's not doing that funny. And I brought government own project here. No other community pay. When we put money, anything cover, we come to the Bureau community to have you people connected. Our own appearance here. Own appearance. Then we have the contractors. We gave the contract to our Liberian contractors to come play the transformer, run the lines, put the transformer, everything in. The two contractors we have here, we have Chris Electrical, headed by Chris Johnson. All the engineering electrical department. Then we have Global Construction, please say the engineering. They are all appearance. They are here to do their work. So we are here today to show you people. They current here coming to get you people, they're not free current. No power test inside here. No power test inside here. We say listen and listen well. We say thank you and God bless all of us. Thank you.
Senior manager for
Thank you very much. We now call on to the podium Engineer Dixon B.M. Vani for the overview of this project.
So Dixon Vani is the GAP community education manager.
Are we happy to be here this morning? You know, current is life. So we all have to be happy that at least LEC have shown face to us here today. So on behalf of the management headed by His Excellency Honorable Mohammed Sharif and his deputies, the Managing Director for Technical Services, Mohammed Also, the Managing Director for Operation, Engineer Thomas Zen Gogan, and the Managing Director for Operation for Administration, Frederick. So I just want to give us the brief synopsis of the project. So the project overview. The title of the project is Crozerville Bentol Electrification Project. So this means that it covers from Crozerville, White Plains, up to the end of Bensonville. So the project covers approximately 8 kilometers. So that 8 kilometers in value is around about 700,000 plus USD. So we'll be connecting from White Plains, the McCoffey Express. We pass through Crozerville with all of the towns are there and reach Bentol. But it's also interesting to know that, the project is a very huge project. So we place them into phases or categories. So we intend to connect the entire Bensonville and its surrounding with a very reliable and sustainable power. So this in the long term, we have two sources of power that will be coming to Bentol. Bentol is our capital city for Monserrado County. And Bentol has been surrounded by power. If you went around Carisburg side, you will see power. Fenner, you will see power. If you went around White Plains, you will see power. So the management, through its able leadership, have agreed through our stakeholders. Your representatives, the senators, they have been engaging LEC over and over and again. And finally, through the collaboration, they have agreed with our management. If people can recall, our manager came here last week, and immediately when he got there, he was impressed. He said, no, Bensonville needs to be power. So immediately the team got together. That's why we are here today. So in the long-term plan, because the low-hanging fruit now is to connect the stretch, the 8 kilometer, but the long term is about 15 kilometers, meaning to connect from Fender and reach to Bentol, and also connect from White Plains to reach to Bentol, so that we can have a reliable power. So that stretch is around about 1.5 million USD. That's a long-term plan. So I just want to acknowledge every one of you that today LEC has decided to pay attention to Bensonville, our capital city. So on behalf of the management and the team, the manager of the field, please stand so that you can be recognized. And I also have the PRU, the Project Implementation Unit. So that will be headed by Engineer Francis. Because Francis, they will be with our contractors. So immediately he will come and introduce the team and the contractor, and then give you the activities as we move on. The timeline of the project and when the project starts. In fact, the project starts today. So you will just give you the time that the project will complete. Thank you.
So he's Dixon Bunning. Dixon Bunning is the senior manager for the LEC Gap Community Electrification Project.
Today, we are honored to be a part of this historic movement. And I like the rain from our engagement manager. She says since 1980, there has been no electricity in this great city. It's a serious rain. You must be grateful that she can come with that thing. She needs to be a good musician. And so we are honored again to be here. Like this, our manager for the GAP program has said, the project starts today. And so while the project starts, LEC as a company or as a government-owned company has decided to empower Liberian companies who will implement this project. By the way, I represent the Network Construction Management Unit. And our session in LEC is to directly interact with those who will do your work. And so we will firstly start by introducing them, and then we'll give you a few guidelines that will guide the process as we go. The project starts today and we end it in 12 weeks. So it means that and so we want to record. Thank you. We want to recognize the presence. Okay, we want to recognize the presence of the manager and members of the Chris Electrical Corporation. You can stand there, people see you. Thank you. So Chris representing one of the contractors that will be doing the work. And then also we want to recognize the manager and the staff of the Global Engineering Consultancy. These two contractors will implement the project for LEC. We will keep their feet to the fire. They are committed to giving you nothing less than quality. I want to inform you that this work has been paid for by LEC and they don't deserve cold water. So while they do their work, if you got cold water, please carry somewhere else. They don't need cold water for you to do their work. Because we don't want to come here and expose our crying all over. Oh, somebody do money and somebody carry their money. No. LEC has paid for this project and we pay the contractors. And so, on behalf of our session and our camp manager and our team members that are seated here, we want to thank everyone who has made this day a successful day and who will continue to help to make this project a successful one. Thank you.
Thank you. One very quick information. LEC want to inform you, you are responsible to wire your own house. Our work is from our pole to where our meter will be installed. So please find a qualified electrician to handle your house wiring. LEC and the contractors are not responsible for that. Okay, right? Now I'll go on the field manager and make a brief remark.
Good morning and good founder of Bentol City. Good morning. On behalf of my able team manager, Mr. Bray, who I'm also at here, I'm representing in full. Before I speak, let me recognize my mentor, Mr. Benjamin Garnett. Thank you. All have said well, but mine will be different. The difference is we are aware you heard a figure. Our money is called USD, it's not liberty. Real value of money. So we are aware that electricity is an economic and essential commodity for all citizens. The responsibility of the government to provide these services for you. While it is true that we are responsible to provide these services for you, we are acknowledging you. Where's the mayor? Our issue in our country, Liberia, is sustainability, maintenance, and sustainability. That is our issue from point to point, decade to decade. It is found everybody is now happy. We are jubilating.
Similar occasions happen in other places. People can be excited when they hear about current. But I tell you, when the installation is done, meter are installed. After a few months, if you come back, you will feel very bad about the situation. You regret sometimes why this is like this. People start doing their own thing, bypassing meter. And whereas you are on national issue, LEC does not want to get occurring. We are part of Liberia. You will cry all over, but when the service is given to you, you try to misuse this service. Yes. I'm encouraging Mayor, as upon installation and commissioning, please, this is a civilized community. The need is Bentol City. I know we are civilized people. We will not behave the people somewhere around what I know. We are very civilized people. Please, keep it as it is. We are here to respond to you. It will be time different because our courage, wow. We start from Tinga Village all the way to 15 Kids. We have a lot of challenges. As you may be aware, you are a servant of government. Everything is not wrong. Why I call the man 6 hours, 8 hours, he's not here. I come across somebody from around here to solve my problem. When they start solving your problem, you start getting a little, say you're not complete. But when you go west, I can't control. Then it becomes issue now, you want to reach the LEC office to explain all the history, and you're not sure why really happened. Transformer start blowing up. Why it was start happening? It becomes west. Then when we can't handle it, time start going back, we don't have transformer. Those services are money. If you have time, go and ask for one transformer in one of these stores in town. It costs money. When not available, we'll not bring it. When available, we'll bring it. Then you will take airway. We encourage you to take care of this facility when it's installed. You have any issue, don't allow unauthorized people to tamper with our network. We beg you, be a civilized community. Thank you.
Very much, sir. We'll now call on to the podium Mr. Philip Kamarafali, Senior Manager, Information Public Affairs Department, LEC, for Management Information LEC Initiative.
Thank you. So, for us, we from the Information and Public Affairs Department, our role is to inform you, educate our customers. And today we are happy that we are here in Bentol, and we are about to bring, and the fact that we are bringing life to you is something that our team hydropower plant. And you know, in the 1960s, when that plant was constructed, it was constructed to just feed electricity to about 66 at the highest from the McCoffey. So the management have been using the hydro, providing you electricity. It became insufficient. So what the and that thermal plant, do you know that this current management team
satisfaction? I think the eminent citizens of Bentol and Bentol has agreed that they got one spokesperson that will speak on the issue of LEC coming to Bentol. So I want to reduce my height to recognize the Belgian factor that have been recognized by the people. So you are welcome to the floor. Let me talk so that everyone can be satisfied.
God is good all of the time. But let me tell you, we've been around for some time. If anybody feeling a circumvent, we'll correct them, arrest, or having then call upon to speak on behalf of Bentol City people. I think it should be done by the citizen to include all sectors. But while I'm on my feet, I want to crave the indulgence to permit me to stand on the existing protocol due to the limited of time we had. I think other speakers have spoke, and everybody on this podium has been recognized and can be named. So we come to the nitty-gritty of today. Bentol, far back as 1856, from Bannermoon to Bentol, 1974, if I'm not mistaken, August 24. Bentol became, Bensonville became Bentol, under the leadership of the late Dr. William Richard Tauber. May peace be to his ashes. We have several mayors. Bentol lost electricity and pipe-borne water during the early 80s after this bloody coup d'etat. All of our, the hydro got damaged, and you know, of course, it affected the length and breadth of the country, the Liberia district, pipe-borne water. Now let me tell you, during the 70s, everything, even you had a singers, you had television, you had water, you had electricity. So you can imagine how the war district city brought us way back 100 years. Now here we are. And I have several years. I don't want to go into history because you know I'm a historian. If I go to history of Bentol, that most of you guys who know, and then you always want to circumvent such stuff, and that's a veteran like someone who will never lie to have you. But for me, it's not an issue of who's mayor, who's not mayor. The issue, the fact is about Bentol is our hometown, our birthplace. And no matter who become mayor, who will wrap us around them to make Bentol what we want it to be. This is why you see some of us around. It's not about political game and whatnot, but talk about Bentol. You got a veteran that been done it. Oh no, I will come to recognize it, but let me lay my premise. Okay, so as I stand on the existing protocol from 1980, Bentol been on the current. This engagement about electricity started years back. But you know, God has an appointed time for everything. What God said, that what will be. Whatever can happen is what doesn't exist in the emperor of the Almighty God. So we started this thing from Christian Torah Norma, where you have expatriates, the white people here in the LEC. I can remember she said, but Jerry, let's go LEC. We met this white lady and we started the interaction negotiator for current. It went down the line. What you mean? 50 light poles for the water to Bentol where nobody knows. I always said that. The people agree. Like people say, I come a long time. But in sincerity, 50 light poles were given to Bentol. I broke the black and white. And it was approved. But the poor, but nobody knows. But let me tell you, God has a better time for everything. Look, hello. I'm speaking on behalf of the people. I'm speaking on so the protocol. No, what I'm saying, now we have come thus far, where from one player to another, you have the representative of District 1, Madam Wookie Barry. She been doing a little work, working alone. Then we got the Honorable Senator Sir Joseph has come and compliment. But let me tell you, everything you do in this world, people must see tangible. Sir Joseph brought up a tangible, where you can see light poles and transformer being planted. But let me tell you, the success to 1,000 miles will give you the first step. If I take it for year. The next person take another step. Everybody should be commended. Everybody should be commended for the role play. So while on my feet, I want to say a big thank you to LEC and also to the mayor who has been one of those liaisons when he got the news, when we all have been scrambling, he got the news, he didn't hesitate. We started to have his own intervention teaming up for the reality. Mr. Joseph Wanda, who have made this year resounding success. Can we give a big hand of applause to the mayor? Can we give a big hand of applause to all of those who started and reached the far and continue? Can we give a big hand of applause to the district number 1 representative, Woki Barry? Can we give a big hand of applause to the senator, Sir Joseph? Well, let me tell you, while on my feet, I would like to recognize very eminent citizens. Most people cannot, they do address themselves with a lot of talking. Eminent citizens, please stand in the queue. Please stand. You have the very my own basis teacher. You have Mrs. Remy. You have money, all of them. People work veteran Lucia Tapper, the veteran Lama, and what have you, the process for the representative and the other children. I want to thank you all for coming to Bentol. We'll make sure the parents restore in Jesus' precious name.
We have remarks from the district superintendent, Honorable Joe Miller.
Jesus' mighty name. I'm happy to where I'm standing because Bentol and Crozerville with discussing the recent issue. I'm really happy. But let me recognize the citizen of Bentol because it was not a mistake to show your son John Mann to the president to appoint him to be the way he is. So, and the citizens of Crozerville, let me recognize the president as well. Because you've been working behind the scene. This city is a joint project. It's true, all of people did not go there. But all of people are behind the scene praying to God. God help us with every city. So thanks to all of you. And let me recognize the district representative, Woki Barry. We know you've been working behind the scene. And also the senator, Honorable Joseph. We know he once upon a time told me in your office, he said, my thinking now is to make sure current being in Bentol. And from what you told us, we are seeing the lead pool and the transformer. We are very happy for what you started. We know today, as the manager said, it starts today. I know now we are about to get current. Let me recognize the county superintendent, Warren Brand. It's not a mistake for the president to appoint him as our boss. Because what he does, he calls us and speak to us gentlemen. Let's all work together. If you don't have the fun now, talk to people. And if you cannot talk much, talk little. Because what you say there, you will make an impact. You may say 3 things. One person will grab one, and that one they will work on it so it can improve tomorrow. Brian, let me recognize the president. I want to tell you thanks so much. And let me recognize the development superintendent as well. Because you've been behind the scene, sometimes it calls. So things can happen, we can be present that you will make sure and fight. So Madam Lucia, I want to tell you thanks. The team of LEC, I recognize the president. I know it's not easy as he explained the difficulty LEC is going through. But we can give you the assurance, citizen of this Bentol and how you call it, Crozerville, they are intelligent and similar people. They don't believe in criminality. They will make sure and maintain the current. We can give you the assurance subscribe to LEC the best possible way. And the city mayor of Bentol, John Manning, let me recognize your presence. You see, when a light in the family is shown out, light follow that person. Today, light is in Bentol because Bentol recognize a son that has light. That's why the light is followed. Yes. Citizens of Bentol, I still repeat this word. Yes. Thank you for showing your son John Manning to the president for this appointment. Let me recognize one of the former aspiring from district number 1, Maurice Bobby. He always been there. Even anywhere we go, he been with us. Bobby, I recognize the president. History will remind you that the time Sir Joseph gave the register of Bentol in the presentation, you were there for your people and then recognize the president. You all will tell you thank you for coming. And for on behalf of the district, the Crozerville district, that are 7 as superintendent, that have 5 townships and 2 cities, LEC, we commit ourselves to you. We will make sure and work with the people the best way so that the city can be maintained. You get your fun out. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I will now come on to the podium, the developmental superintendent, Honorable Lucia K. Tapper, for remarks.
After 12. You permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Before you today, I'm so warm in my body because when development is coming to your people, you have to be happy. Your better people, Honorable Brian and the entire staff, Honorable Barry, district number 1, talk and do, Honorable Sir Ali Joseph. I'm so Monday afternoon. As the decentralization, it pays a lot. We are there for the citizen. Your work cannot enjoy, then the citizen are in tear. Thomas citizen of Crozerville and Bentol. We are waiting to work with her. In the absence of the superintendent, I wish the superintendent was supposed to be here, but you have ever buried staff that even in your absence, we can represent him. I want to thank you very much. To the senator, talking to the man who care for his citizen. Yesterday you were passing, went all the way you came. When you come, you don't stop in Bentol. He made sure to patrol. Thank you. We are willing to work. Then, my citizen, direct, do not get on direct. At the end of the day, when you are power down, when the people can say that the people show you, but at yourself, please, my citizen, he explained here the money that LEC spend. They depending on us. When you love LEC, LEC will love you. You will be able to drink your cold water. What the other people can do, you must rattle yourself. You can make it. They are not better than you. So we gotta support LEC. We gotta work along with LEC. We gotta be the guy for LEC. We gotta be the security for LEC. We shouldn't say what are the people think. It's not about the thing. So I thank you all for
call on the office of the Superintendent of Montserrat County, Honorable Sylvester L. Nama, County Administrative Officer, to make a brief remark.
Good afternoon. The Lord Mayor, the County Administrative, the County Development Officer, Township Commissioners, platform guests, representative of the representative office, the representative of the senator office, eminent citizens of Bentol, eminent citizens of Crozerville, I bring you greetings from the superintendent in person of Warren Bride. I don't want to call the superintendent people who are thinking I am the superintendent, but in the accordance of the Local Government Act of 2018, I am the county administrative officer and the principal deputy to the superintendent. So superintendent never absent. And let me just say here that it was not a mistake for His Excellency Pastor Joseph Ibon Bwaga to afford us the opportunity to serve. We are cognizant of the fact and we understand the development agenda of this government, which is the rest agenda, that we can assure the citizens of Bentol that development will take development to those steps. That those who have chronic Apollo, developmental wise that they can see, they will see development. And they will see development. Yesterday I've been proving that all the best presidents in the Republic of Liberia have been people who say my vice president. If you check of him, because there's president with the help of the lawmaker of Montserrat County that understand the development agenda of this government in this country, otherwise that the people of Crozerville and the people of Bentol can have access to electricity. The LEC management, the superintendent said I should tell you thank you very much. And you also say that when you're posing meter, you're paying administrative. The money we spend to buy fuel on a daily basis to run generator is very expensive. Until you'll be very good enough, you place one meter here, we will recharge our meter to show that our citizenry will go to important or pay electricity bill. Let me inform the people of Bentol in a short time, in less than 2 years, when Superintendent Brian took over the level of development and wealth. There was nothing like that. But now we are getting almost to the promised land. We need a promised land. Is it so? And let me just give you another breaking news. The superintendent said that in 2026 budget, That building has been captured and that building will be renovated and possibility will live in Bentol. So, LEC, another recommendation to you people, as we are embarked on the decentralization of government, LEC, you have been considered Mosorado as a county. As we have LEC sub-office in Bonkande Banga, we won't send LEC sub-office to be in Bentol. Make no mistake, this superintendent is not joking. We have started engaging land ministry and agency like the Ministry of Education, that the county education office should not be the Johnny Voga, it should be Bentol. The county health office, it should not be Dubo Road, it should be in Bentol. Because this is the county capital. If it goes to San Nicola, the county health office is in San Nicola. The county education office is in San Nicola. Let Bentol be treated as a county capital, not as a township headquarters. Before I take my seat, for me, I'm a politician. I don't want to talk plenty. Let us think Bentol and Crozerville. If we think Bentol and Crozerville, we will love Bentol and Crozerville. And when we love Bentol and Crozerville together, we will build Bentol and Crozerville. Thank you very much.
Professor Laman is the development
I will now go on to the podium, Chief of Office Staff, Mr. William Montgomery Jr., representing District Number 1 Representative on the Milwaukee Bayou.
Hello. I would like to stand on the strength of the existing protocol to extend Honorable Barry's highly disappointment for not being here today. She actually left the country on the national duty and she asked us to come to represent her. If it was something that she would have postponed, she definitely would have done it to be here. Now, what we are seeing here today is a result of advocacy and intensive constructive engagement. One of the speakers said this whole engagement with LEC started a long time ago. And when Honorable Barry took over, she decided to prioritize the electrification of District Number 1. Almost every delegation from the district that met her, they talked about electricity, local government leadership to ensure that we have electricity here. So, what are some of the things she did? She engaged LEC. Mrs. Williams can bear me witness to some of the LEC officials. She knocked at the door regularly and they gave her the assurance that the district will be electrified, but just a matter of time. But before electricity can come, there are some other things that can happen. And one of the things was that the team came to do assessment. So when they informed Honorable Barry that the team is coming to do an assessment in District Number 1, Honorable Barry left a busy schedule and areas that needed to be electrified are electrified. She didn't stop there. She lobbied with the President of Liberia to make a case that Bentol is the capital city of Mosorado County, and Bentol doesn't have electricity, Bentol doesn't have good roads. So she wanted for the 2024 Independence Day program to be held in Bentol. And she said in that way, it will force government to do something about the road condition. That did not happen.
She didn't stop there. She still kept on lobbying until the president said, okay, put your His Excellency Joseph Nima Boakai for being a visionary leader and seeing the need to make the capital city of Montserrat County a better place to be. The next news that you're going to hear very soon is the road project. When she returned, in fact, I was a bit hesitant to come back again. But I said, no, let me try. I wish one day that we can just drive safely and go back safely instead of the car sleeping on the road because of bad roads. So I would like to say the representative that you elected is very sensitive to the needs of the people. And she's doing everything possible to make sure that development reaches called Unification Town around Harrisburg. They've electrified that community and we're there to switch the breaker on. Gradually, Montserrat County will be electrified. Gradually, district number 1 will be electrified. We've been constructed here to provide communication, ease of communication to the people here. So gradually, things are getting better. So let's continue to pray, let's continue to support our leaders, let's continue to cooperate with our leaders, and what we expect will happen. There's something LEC always talk about, they call the productive use of electricity. Getting electricity in your house is good, but it's costly. The productive use of electricity is you can use the electricity to generate income. Things will start springing up around here. Life, the economic life will improve. That's what we want from our people. So I want to thank the LEC family, I want to thank all of you for your support. And rest assured that Honorable Barry will do everything possible to make sure that you have a better life. Thank you very much. And on behalf of her, I want to extend our...
I'd like to call a representative from the Public Works to make a brief remark.
We are getting there. I am Bill Bonka, Assistant Director for SUNY. I am here representing the SUNY Director of Ministry of Public Works and the Ministry of Public Works at large. You just heard that current will be coming and then there will be plenty of poles. Most of the time, people fight LEC people for plenty poles. Others will say, this is my land and you can't put it here. I don't know how then we will expect the current to come if the pole cannot be planted. So Ministry of Public Works will be working along with LEC to show them what we call right of way. Whenever we construct a road, there are spaces that is not paved. And a paved portion of the road and the portion that is not paved, we call them the right of way. And on the Bentol road, we have 100 feet, which will be measuring from the middle of the road left, from the middle of the road right. And these are the areas that the poles going to be planted. Alright, put your house in the right of way. Alright, the reason government purchased this area was to put light pole, to put water line, to put other utilities. So please, we will be coming to you. You will be seeing the zoning division along with the LEC people. You will see us with our tape line. Will be measuring wherever we tell the LEC people this is the end of the right of way there where the light pole will going to be planted. And I know all of us here will like it, will embrace it. All right. Concerning the road, with plenty of fingers. So that means you will see Ministry of Public Works everywhere, and Bentol will not be an exception. So we will not only be here for LEC, but we will also be here for the rehabilitation of the roads. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let me begin to correct. I am not the chief of officer. I'm the project supervisor of Center Joseph Mosurado. So the chief officer is Philip Kobo. Let me start by recognizing the prominent citizens of Bentol, because it is upon them that we stand in Bentol to talk. Our LEC, our icebreaker. We have not come to give speech as to the driver of LEC coming to them. We hope to see the 12 months current being delivered to Bentol. 12 weeks current being delivered to Bentol, because we said that before Christmas, 100 light posts, we bought transformers, and you can see some down there, to let us be reminded that there are people live somewhere called Bentol. We have not the technical or the technician, but sometimes a child causes problem and ran to the father for a solution. So when we called the problem, we ran to LEC. We say we are giving hope to Bentol by giving that transformer, by giving that light pole. What can you do? So upon that, the Hebron survey manager of LEC was able to come here. He toured Bentol, he saw the facilities, and he had a staff meeting. And on that Tuesday, the manager gave hope to Bentol by giving a word to the senator that he will make sure to work along with the plan that Bentol gets scoring before Christmas. So let me say a big thank you to you, LEC, for fulfilling your promise, and we stand with you. And it is true that whatsoever resources that will be spent to have current budget is absolutely done by LEC. What the senator promised in that meeting was we will help to energize the citizenry that will volunteer to be along with LEC in working on some of the works like food, because empty bed cannot stand. And normally we'll be with you all along, walking along to see the work be done, so that when somebody has an issue, that we can work along with them in resolving it, as was been said by the public work man. Many people want to claim even the quota as part of their land. So when those issues comes, we will not have the muscle to fight back, but we as people's representative will be able to talk with the citizens to know that our public have long since marked this place, and you got to give way to development. So we are amicably resolve those matters, and we count on to the landowners, the veterans, to work along with the office of the senator in solving some of those matters, because you are the doyen of this land, and you can find ways to resolve issues. So we look up to you that all of us can work together. Now the coming of current will not be hindered, that people of Bentol will get current. Citizen, thank you so much for your support. The last time we brought poles here, we saw you pole that can be lifted by crane. We saw you acting as a crane to lift up pole to make sure that current comes in Bentol. Thank you so much. Much has been said to the mayor. We got to know the mayor when he was youth leader, and he started working with us. I mean, the office of the senator. So everything that John Mayer ever thought of is to make sure good come to Bentol. So Based on that, we have chosen him to work with him closely with every development we want to do towards Bentol. And because of his innovation, the senator has decided to come and find a land in Bentol to live with people. So we are in search of that. We made a fight attempt, but the senator is a man of peace. We decided to leave what we spent on. We got a platform, we can live there in peace. And on that land, he promised that as I will live in Bentol, I'm also going to bring current in Bentol. Whether land or not, Senator Sir Joseph is committed, working along with LEC to give you current. You don't deserve that. Again, we want to be with you. We love the ruler side of Monserrado. We want to be with you. Give us place where we can live together and work together and live as good people. Thank you, LEC. Thank you, one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That marks the end of remarks. Before we go to the vote of thanks and benediction, right after the vote of thanks and benediction, we ask everybody to please walk.
Thank you for this peaceful meeting. The engagement just started. On behalf of our managing director and all his deputies, Mr. Mohammed Sharif.
Okay, so this is the official Facebook page of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and in our company we have with also one of the contractors who have been contracted to do the Bentol Crozerville electrification work. The man Chris Johnson, he's the CEO of the Chris Electrical Company. Sir, welcome to this all important interview, sir.
Thank you.
Tell us how is it like with you and this new project?
The project and the implementation is very simple. Firstly, we want to give it back to the poor of Bentol and Crozerville. And the Honorable Senator Sir Joseph and the Honorable MD Mohammed M. Sharif for the initiative. And also want to bless God Almighty for the people of Bentol and Crozerville. And the presiding law major, Mr. John Mano, through that intervention that we get the project ongoing today.
So tell us, are your men ready to move on with the project?
We're not yet ready. We've been ready since 40 years ago. Since 1980, no electricity ban in the city of Bentol. The message from the office of the managing director for LEC is totally clear. The roadmap for electrification coming from Mount Crozerville and Long Johnsonville, catching up from the express towards the Canada Express. The message is very simple. The managing director said more electrify from door to door, house to house, community to community, and the message going across to the people. So we are here, we are set and ready. Because Electrical is here, Global is also here, we are set and ready for the project.
What's your guys, your men? Where are they?
Men, oh men. Men, oh men, please show up here, me. What are you waiting for? The engineer, please show up. What are you waiting for?
So Chris is the CEO of the electrical component. So tell us, how long will the project go for, Chris?
The message for the project is clear. The president wants electricity December, and through the office of the senator and the managing director for LEC and the office of the president, we're getting the project back to the people December 10th. No time to waste. We'll be working 24 hours around the clock. In making sure that we get results to the people of Bentol and Crozerville.
My name is Marina Talbot.
So tell us, how do you feel today being part of today's ceremony?
Today I am overwhelmed with joy and happiness to see lights finally coming to Bentol. I've been living here for the last over 5 years, because before I was living in Monrovia, but then my husband died, I left, and then when I came back I said I'm not going to live in Monrovia, I'm going to live in Bentol. And since I've been here, it's been a struggle with the generator. I even finally got a little bit of solar, but it's still not enough. So I am so happy to see you all coming here. I thank you, and I look forward to all of our people here having lights. Even in our church, Zion Praise Baptist Church, I mean, we suffer for electricity. So this will be a blessing to all the churches along here too, and to the people. So I say thank you.
One could say is a kind of dream come true today.
It's a dream come true.
For you people?
Yes. It's a real dream come true. Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So man, you want to talk to the man? Want to speak? Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, your name and your position?
My name is Honorable Lucia County Development Officer of Mosorado County.
Okay, so just give me 1 minute of appreciation of this entire activity.
I'm so happy today. Honor my watch as Development Officer of Mosorado County for the development of electricity to come to Bentol. I'm so happy and overwhelmed. Honor the watch of the Honorable Superintendent Warren Bryant for development to come to this.
Thank you. Okay, so the office of the representative of district number 1, Mosorado County. Hello, sir. What's your name? Can you come closer?
My name is Bill Montgomery Jr.
Come closer. Yeah.
Bill Montgomery Jr.
So tell us today.
Today is an exciting day.
What's the message you brought?
We are happy that this is a dream come true. The Honorable has advocated, he has engaged to see this day a reality. So we want to thank the LEC family for the level of cooperation that they've exerted to ensure that they are going to restore electricity to this county, to this city. So we want to be grateful to the President of Liberia for taking a bold step to ensure that the Honorable Council is so we are happy and we are willing and ready to work with the community and all other stakeholders to ensure that electricity is finally restored in this city.
You will now tell me your name and your position again?
My name is Bill Montgomery, the Chief of Office Staff.
Alright, okay, so next we talk to the office of the Senator. Hello, sir, welcome. So tell us your name and your position.
Joshua Bentol, project manager for Mosorado.
So tell us today about the Senator's involvement with this project.
Well, it is in Mosorado, the Senator. That's why the Pope will remedy voter him. We're going to talk and do history. So it's not a surprise that Bentol being out of current for more than 4 decades. The Senator will think to influence government as part of his oversight to make sure that Bentol get current. So based on his oversight responsibility, he's initiated a current project on top of LEC. The LEC has agreed today to give Bentol a current before December or before Christmas.